basketball now. The FIBA World Cup qualifier is just upon us. And the story came out yesterday that 3 crucial players are out of that game. Talking about Ike Nwamu, Ike Uregbu, as well as Mike Gbenije. And we have a basketball, thankfully, basketball expert, absent trio. Actually, the two EKs and Mike Gbenije absent and out of that World Cup qualifier against Uganda. How did you take the story when you first saw it? Because a lot of people celebrated when they were initially invited.
To be honest, when they were invited for the Afrobasket, that team was different from the team that had won 2 years ago.
Correct.
So people were not particularly optimistic. But then they went to the Afrobasket and then they delivered. So when I saw the news, I felt, wow, 2 of Nigeria's primary offensive weapons will not be there. That's aside the fact that from the entire team that won the Afrobasket, only 5 made it into this current now. 2 of those 5 will not be there.
Ouch.
Those 2 guys accounted for 36% of Nigeria's points at the Afrobasket. Nwamu in particular was the king of the 3-point shot. We thought we were going to miss Chamberlain Oguchi. We did not miss him because this guy was on fire. 48% from downtown. That's crazy. That's insane. And then he's not going to be there. And talk about creativity, floor general works. That's what Uregbu represents. He also is not going to be there. So I felt, man, so if I were Rwandan or Ugandan or Malian, I'd be like,
I should be
that's the way to go. That's what I'm talking about right there. You know, so it looks like a big blow, but then obviously it presents an opportunity for other guys to step up and be counted.
Interesting. Other guys, opportunity to stand up, you know, to be counted. Right, that's how it is. But we're going to go on a break really soon. And when we come back, we will be talking about those other guys that have got a chance. Okay, let's try and see those other guys now that have got a chance. Cecilia, very decent players still on the roster, right? We're going to see some of those names on your screen very soon. Bryant Mbamalu, good player as well, so still in the side. Ike Diogo is a captain, veteran. You know, his veteran presence, very, very crucial.
I mean, obviously, the scoring load now will be on Ike Diogo and Bryant
as well.
Because they did very well at the Afrobasket. And so with those 2 guys now, one is a forward center, the other one is a guard. That's Mbamalu, shooting guard. I like his name, Bryant. If he could take shooting guard, Mamba mentality from Kobe Bryant, maybe he can help us. You know. And then Akindele is a veteran in the side. He played very well at the Afrobasket off the bench. He was very cool down low. His rebounding and his finishing at the rim, very exciting. His size will be very important as well. The Ben Uzor returns. What do you, I mean? Okay, when Ben Uzor comes back, even Ike Uregbu is going back and all that. I know you have a lot to say about that. We need to go on a break. When we come back, we'll be rounding off Unders and FIBA World Cup qualifiers involving Nigeria. And we'll be looking at the UEFA Champions League as well.
You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. We're looking at the D-Tigers roster for the World Cup qualifiers against Uganda, Rwanda, and Mali. And we've been through the first slide already. Ben Uzo is in that squad. You have Ofwebu Uche is back in the team as well too. Michael Ojo Adetokunbo is back in the squad. You have Obi Emenago.
That's a 3-point threat.
That's a threat right there from the 3-point range as well too. And
Emmanuel Omogbo,
right,
guy with a super story in 2006 where he lost his family. America rose up to his aid, and I'm very impressed he opted to play for Nigeria rather than any other country. That's very good. Afa Muogbo also in the team, but I think Mike Efebeha really catches my attention. He was Nigeria's top scorer at the AfroBasket in 2009 in Libya, 17.4 points a game. He's got crazy experience. How much of his game is still left? The jury is out on that.
The jury is out on that. Okay, there's also Talib Zana, and there's the the lad from England as well.
That's Michael Ojo. Yeah, he's 7 feet 1 inch tall. He's a big man, weighs 304 pounds. And if his game is as good as his weight, then it means our opponents are just barbecue chicken. They're in trouble. But I mean, he's still trying to come up. I know he played in Belgrade for a while before moving to England. I'm not sure we can expect much from him at this stage, first time getting into this team. But we'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll see how he gels with the rest of the team. Look, the truth of the matter is, it's not big names that win games anymore. It's big hearts that win games, to be honest.
Now, talking about
those
the guys,
three guys,
that didn't come remain. Professional reasons?
Absolutely. Now, the All-Star weekend in America is over. So this is where teams are serious. Now, these guys play in the G League, in the NBA G League. And so that means they play for teams owned by or affiliated to NBA teams, meaning in the case of injuries, crisis in any of their parent teams, they can call them. Mike Gbinije, you remember? He played preseason for the Golden State Warriors. He plays in Santa Cruz Warriors, their own G League team. So if there's an injury, for instance, to Klay Thompson or somebody, they might have to call him. And days like this are those days where guys want to show themselves. If you go out, then it means you're going to represent your national team. It means you're away for about a week or so. You miss game time. When you miss game time, you can't come back and slot into the team directly, except you are Steph Curry or Kevin Durant. Obviously, these guys are not. Also, up until March, teams in the NBA have an opportunity to sign free agents. So if they pick on any guy in the D League, he can end his contract with the G League and then decide to become a free agent and then can play in the playoffs, because teams have up until mid-April before the end of the regular season to finalize the rosters for the playoffs. So these three guys know they actually have an opportunity to play for a big team in the playoffs. And you look at the teams they are affiliated to, Sioux Falls Skyforce, where Nwamu plays for. They are owned or they are affiliated to the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets, both in the playoff hunts. The other team, the Clippers, are talking about Agua Caliente, where Iregbu plays for. They are owned by the Clippers in the playoff hunts. Obviously, Santa Cruz Warriors, the best team in the NBA right now, Golden State Warriors. So that's why these guys cannot be there. And we totally understand. We just hope the remaining guys on the roster can stand up and be counted.
Right.
That's it. Hopefully they can.